Shane Brooks is with us. Shane has been on the program before. OperationPitchfork.blogspot.com. Shane, you are a self-avowed Tea Partier. I have that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, welcome back. And as a Texas-based Tea Party activist, you were planning on going to Nashville to protest what's going on there. Did you get out there, or are you still in Texas?
I'm in Tennessee right now. Actually, I'm about 20 minutes away from where I need to be to start saying what I have to say.
Okay, and what is it that you have to say to the Tea Party convention where Sarah Palin is going to be giving the $125,000 speech that she'll probably use the money to buy more copies of her own book with, like she's been doing with her Sayer PAC so far?
Sure. Yeah, well, one thing I want to do is challenge her to a debate. I saw that she did an interview where she actually said that the GOP should merge with the Tea Party. So it looks like I wasn't crazy all along.
Yeah.
And she made the comment that, you know, those of us out there that are against this, that we're the ones being divisive. Well, if that's the case, I want her to walk across the street and come on out there and explain to me why I'm divisive, and we'll just have a debate about it, and we'll see about that.
So we're talking with Shane Brooks, a Texas-based Tea Party activist. OperationPitchfork.blogspot.com is his website. And Operation Pitchfork, this is your Tea Party perspective. What is it that offends you about the fact that there's a Tea Party convention going on in Memphis that you're driving to right now?
Well, I mean, they have every right to have their convention. That's the country we live in, and I totally support that. What I'm against, though, is that I put my blood, sweat, and tears into bringing people to the organization, thinking that it was a really great thing, and then all of a sudden, they just out of nowhere, they just started adopting the idea that we should fix the GOP. Well, that's not what the Tea Party is about, and that's not our job. The GOP's job is to fix themselves. They've had their chance, and they blew it. And for the Tea Party Nation to throw everything that I put into it away to basically just become the Republican Party again just highly offends me, and I think that is divisive. And wants to talk about the divisive social issues. Everybody wants to ignore it, but if we're going to be a truly indivisible nation, like is in the Pledge of Our Allegiance, then we cannot ignore these divisive social issues and get anywhere.
Well said. Shane Brooks, Texas-based Tea Party activist, and OperationPitchfork.blogspot.com. Shane, the Republican Party right now, and John Boehner was apparently heading this up along with Mitch McConnell, is putting together a separate organization. I'm not sure it has a name yet, that will be the funnel for corporate money to to outside of the GOP, so that they can get around election laws, to take this incredible boondoggle, manna from heaven, pouring down of money that the Supreme Court just authorized, and try to beat Democrats about the head and shoulders who might be speaking out against the banksters. They've decided to go after Democrats who are speaking out against the abuses of our banks. They'd be going after Thomas Jefferson. He was very concerned about the banksters, and I'm curious your thoughts on that Supreme Court decision and the GOP's decision to celebrate that and go after as much corporate money as they can get.
Yeah, well, it don't make any damn sense, to be honest with you. I mean, here we got these corporations, and people like Rush Limbaugh, who I used to listen to, will get on the air and tell the people, hey, this is a great victory for freedom of speech. All the while they rail against union this, union that, union this, union that. And then this comes out, and they hail it as a great victory for free speech. It gives the rights for, foreign-owned corporations. That's the fact that Rush Limbaugh fails to mention to people, is that these are foreign, a lot of these are multinational corporations, right, foreign-owned, they have foreign interests, and it gives them the right to funnel an unlimited amount of money that there's no way the American people can even possibly begin to compete with, and destroy what this country is all about, basically be against the interests of our nation, what we stand for and what our people stand for. Well,
Limbaugh makes $400 million. Sean Hannity makes $200 million. Glenn Beck is making $18 million a year. These guys, no matter how they, and Bill O'Reilly's a multi-millionaire, no matter how these guys portray themselves, they are the economic elite. They're the top 0.001% of America, or the top 0.1% of Americans. And what I don't get is why Tea Partiers would be buying their line. I don't get it.
Well, it's really complex, Tom, and that's exactly the reason why it takes all of us coming together as a community. That's what the Tea Party is mainly supposed to be about, regardless of who started it. It's supposed to be a place in your local community where we can all get together and we can talk about the issues and the problems that we have within our communities and in our respective states. And the fact that these guys come in and basically try to run the gambit and the show, it's disheartening, but it's our responsibility to get involved and to bring that perspective to them, because they're not hearing it, because you have people like the Tea Party Express and Freedom Works, that get involved, and everybody's so gung-ho. And let me tell you something, Tom, I've been to a lot of Tea Parties. Mm-hmm. These are some wonderful people. I mean,
I'm sure of
I've been to a lot. I've been doing it for a long time, and these people are not hateful. It has nothing. I have not heard one person.
Well, in every movement, you're going to have some.
Race.
Yeah, in every movement, Shane, you're going to have some crazies on the left, right, and the middle, no matter what. But I'm inclined to agree with you. My belief is that these are people who are afraid of losing their jobs, or they've already lost their jobs. They're seeing America going down the tubes. My position is this is the natural consequence of 30 years of Reaganomics and Clintonomics. I'm bipartisan in my condemnation of our economic and trade policies. I think we need to bring us all together, and it sounds to me like you're doing that. We just have maybe 10 seconds left. Shane Brooks, OperationPitchfork.blogspot.com. Are there going to be other people there at the Tea Party convention in Memphis protesting with you? Do you know, Shane?
So far as I know, it's just going to be me and God, Tom.
Okay, well, maybe some of our listeners will show up and give you some moral support. Shane Brooks, he's on his way to Memphis to the Tea Party convention where Sarah Palin's going to be speaking this weekend. OperationPitchfork.blogspot.com for the info. Thanks, Shane. Good luck.
Thank you, Tom.